Hi, fifth graders. Welcome to day 14 of personal narrative. We are going to spend some time today putting all the pieces of our personal narrative together. We're going to start doing that by opening our, rapid identity. Mine is going to look a little bit different because I'm a teacher, but essentially I'm going to scroll down until I find Google Drive. And then I'm going to click launch to open that. Okay, once my launch is open, you'll have some things up here that says suggested that you've opened, but we're going to click on new, and then we're going to click Google Doc. So we want a new Google Doc, and we just want a blank document. Okay, up here in the corner, I want you to click on it. You're going to type personal narrative. Once you have that done, you can click out of the box by clicking somewhere on your screen. And then we are going to go back to our drive, and you are going to open up day 11, day 12, and day 13. So I want you to open, once again, day 11, day 12, and day 13. Once you have that done, we are going to go to day 11 because that's the beginning, and what you are going to select all of this. If you do not know how, you'll put your mouse, your cursor down at the bottom, and you're going to hold, click on your mouse pad, and you're going to drag it up with your other finger so that you're selecting everything. And then you can do this two ways. You can either right click and choose copy, or you can go up here into the edit menu and then you can choose copy there. Okay. Also, I guess there's a third option that I did not put in this, is that you could hit your control and your C button and hold them at the same time, and that also copies it. If you accidentally do that and this deletes, then you just do Control Z or go up here and hit that button and it will undo what you just did. Okay, so you have this highlighted. Then we're going to click back into our personal narrative document that we just created. And where your cursor is, you're going to hold it, and you're either going to do right click and P or paste, sorry, and then or up to file and click paste, either way. So everything is here, okay? Then you can hit return, and then you're going to go over to your day 12, which is the middle, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to select all. I'm going to right click, I'm going to hit copy, and I'm going to go back over to my personal narrative, and I'm going to paste it in. Oops. And then I'm going to go to my day 13, which is the end of my story. I'm going to copy. I'm going to go back over to my personal narrative, and I'm going to paste it in. Once I have this all pasted in, then I'm going to go back into my seesaw lesson, and I am going to click on the second slide, and I'm going to get my link to make my copy of day 14, and it looks like this. So in day 14, I'm going to make this a little bigger so that you can see it easier. It is titled Revision Checklist. So now that we have all the parts of our story in one place, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to read through it. Okay? Then I'm going to look at this page, this revision checklist page, and I'm going to look to see at the beginning of my story, I'm going to make sure I included a strong lead to grab the attention of my reader. If I did that and it's there and I like it, there's some little X's on the side here. You can pick it up and move it there. Oops, I drug it. This is being a little finicky. Okay. So you have this. You can move it over. You can do your own over here. There's my X. Okay. So I did that one. I used details to describe the setting. I introduced important characters. If I did all of those things, I'm going to move my X's over and put it on. Then I'm going down to the middle. Did I include sensory details in my description? Remember, sensory details. Am I making the reader see, feel, hear, smell, taste, all of those things that were happening? If your story is about going out to a delicious dinner, did you really describe the food so that we could almost taste what you're eating as well? I use transitions to show a sequence of events, first, then, next, finally. I included dialogue to develop experiences. So, did you put the speaking pieces in there? Did you remember to use quotations around those as you embedded it? You should be able to easily see where your dialogue is in your personal narrative. And then the end, my narrative has a strong ending. I shared thoughts, feelings, reactions, or a lesson learned. I ended with a strong closing line or sentence. And then the final thing you are going to do is look at your overall writing style. So do your sentences and paragraphs have a flow and make sense? So when you read it, does it sound good in the way that the pieces come together? Do I need to add or delete any words? Do I need to move or change the placement of any words in sentences? And can I substitute any words to vary my word choice and add meaning? Remember when we went through and we looked at all of the different feeling words or adverbs, adjectives, like all of the different types of words that you had options to? You could go back to those lists by going into your Rapid ID and choosing something else in there. If you know that there's a word that you feel like you need to change, but you're not sure what to change it to, you can highlight it and then go back to it. You can get some help from someone. And then did you vary your sentence style? Meaning, did your sentences start in different ways? Did you use the same beginning word on all of your sentences? How do they look? You can mix those up. So when this is done, you are done for today. So you're going to need to spend some time really looking through this and making sure that these pieces are in here. If they are not, then you can go ahead and include them. Sometimes when we put everything together and then we're reading it, we realize what we're missing or something doesn't sound right, and so we want to change it. And that's what today is going to be about. So you're able to do that. If you have any questions on any of this, make sure that you reach out because we are here to help you. Happy writing!